but I need to call them to fix it. But I just can't bring myself to do it.
Can't call people?
Wait, the AC's broken?
Wait, do they owe you to fix it?
It's not even gonna cost you a thing if your landlord fixes it.
I know, but but I like this.
Oh, see, I don't like to suffer like that. I'm not a total pain slut like you. Have you guys ever thought about moving to an island?
In my dreams.
Which island?
You're talking about like a small one?
Like a small island.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I
Which
feel like I'd
island?
get bored pretty easily.
Yeah.
Do they have a Walmart or a Target?
What about like an Irish island?
Oh, that's even worse.
I feel like
Why?
Irish
What the fuck? Why?
I feel like Irish islands are very they don't get much sunlight.
Do they have a Walmart
Is that
or a
wrong?
Target?
You're talking about because of the Irish skin, you think that Irish people don't get sunlight, right?
Well, I thought like in Ireland, it's typically pretty overcast, like most of the time.
Okay, I see what you're saying. But isn't overcast, don't you get more sun from overcast, Nick?
I mean, the
I
UV
don't
rays
know.
still go through the clouds.
Do they though? They do, huh?
Ew, yeah.
But why are they so pale though?
Because it's a lighter one. You're in the northern hemisphere. The sun isn't as intense.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's
As
what I
the
meant to
equator.
say. Thank you for taking the words out of my mouth.
It's the equator. Yeah, exactly.
The equator sun is like danger.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll fuck you up.
So, in Ireland, they have announced that they will pay people up to 92 grand to refurbish a house on one of 30 Irish islands.
30 of them.
Bart showed me this one.
I was like, how far does Hannah live from here?
92,000.
The program is called Our Living Islands. It's a visionary project from the Irish government. They want to rejuvenate around 30 sparsely populated offshore spots. And of course, there's going to be a catch to this. It's obviously aimed at revitalizing areas, but the aspiring dwellers are going to need to purchase and own a property provided it was constructed prior to 1993 and has remained vacant for at least 2 years.
Oh.
And the money you're paid can only be used on building work from structural improvements to redecoration.
Steve, in the article, does it say how long the flight time is from LAX to Ireland? Does it say that?
In the article.
It's 12 hours.
Okay, cool. Are you sure? Can you double?
I made that flight from Dublin to LA.
How long was it?
I slept. I forgot.
Oh, God.
Or wait. No, I went to Chicago.
That's a big difference, Joe. Joe, that's a huge difference. It's a gigantic difference. So anybody can buy property in Ireland, but it doesn't guarantee you the right to live there. Another caveat.
What?
Yeah.
What do they want then?
You might be able to get a work visa. You have to try to pursue dual citizenship.
This is a stupid initiative.
Yeah, the more you read it, just like everything, right?
I can be a citizen.
It's like they want this to happen,
Joe.
but then you're making it impossible for it to happen. So
It's probably
it's not gonna
for
happen.
Irish citizens.
Good job,
First and foremost.
Oh, to just move like a little ways down?
Yeah, because Bart sent me this article and we started looking at all the places that they were offering.
Yeah.
And they're all on the west coast of Ireland, which no one really lives on.
How come?
I mean, this island's small, right? You could go across it pretty quick. But then most of the people are on the east coast because it's closer to like England.
Oh.
And then so everyone, that's why a lot of Irish people go to Liverpool and all that stuff because it's the closest. And there's a ferry that takes a couple of hours to go back and forth. But all the islands, it's like, even if you fly to Dublin or whatever, it takes several hours in like shitty roads to get there.
Well, people also
And then you have to take a boat.
assume that like you're gonna have like a Walmart on the island.
Right, the infrastructure
Yeah.
there is non-existent.
Nah, you got a fucking sheep, dude. That's all you got.
Remember when Mr. Beast gave that kid an island? The kid won an island and then he starved to death on the fucking island. He thought there would be a target there.
Dead now.
He's dead.
Yep. But he had nothing but a 7-Eleven. Well, I think you could survive on a 7-Eleven, but they won't trade you coconut.
That always seems like that's the trade-off is whenever they do these initiatives, it's like, oh, here's all this money that you have to put into the house, but you have to spend the money at a local supplier.
Yeah.
That's like Italy when they're giving you those homes.
The same thing, yeah.
But you got to fix up those homes.
But there, maybe where you buy stuff isn't as easy to buy as like Home Depot or some shit, yeah.
I mean, that's why no one wants to live there, dude. There's like whole ass ghost towns now in Japan. Everyone's moving to the city.
If people who are native to the area don't want to move there,
Yeah.
that's fucking
It's over.
Yeah.
way harder for guys like us.
They're giving them the houses and money, and they're like, nah.
And when we go over there, we're not gonna know what they're saying. Like maybe 75%.
You will.
My whole thing is, do I have to do a good job? Because if they give me like 90 grand and they're like redecorate, I'm like, I go to fucking IKEA.
Yeah.
What do you mean you guys don't have an IKEA?
What are the terms of redecorating?
That's what I'm saying.
What if that's your workaround? He goes, well, I finished my decorating. It's just Bitcoin miners. How's it look?
Because that's actually a cooler region too. So you could really cool the area down pretty good.
I think we just created the evil idea.
It's 110 degrees in your house.
But when you think of like getting an island, I think everyone's thinking of tropical, not some cold ass like Game of Thrones ass island.
Yeah.
With a bunch of seagulls just sitting, shitting all over the place.
Like the Iron Throne, right?
Yeah.
Those fucking guys, the Greyjoys, you're like,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
their kingdom
fish
looks
peoples.
terrible.
That's like Waikiki Beach, dude. Like you're in the water and your feet are getting all cut up on the rocks and shit.
Also, the best part about towns like that is the community that exists there. So if you're not part of that,
They'll hate
you probably won't have a good time.
You think you can't get some Irish people to like you though?
I don't think so.
They're pretty friendly.
I'm not though.
Brian's really notoriously unfriendly to Irish people.
Yeah,
Might be an outsider to them.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're saying, but
You know what? How would that feel if you had a tight knit neighborhood and you knew that some guy accepted 92,000 to live in your shit? It probably wouldn't feel too good, right?
Yeah, you might just naturally hate them.
And you're going to the well,
Yeah,
fucking don't got shoes.
I might be so bored of the 6 other people that are there. I'm happy to like now. Like, when am I ever gonna go to America? So now there's this person I get to meet an American.
and
whatever.
it sucks because he's Japanese American.
It's not even the real thing, man.
That's the twist. But we're gonna go see the American guy.
Like Joe mentioned, in Italy they did this, but like they only gave people like 33 grand. So for most people, like this is a huge boosty, and considered like the most generous of any country's offering so far to come fix our shit.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That means it's probably for sure hard mode.
Gotta be,
Yeah.
gotta be.
That's tough.
Like
Fucking
you're
G.
probably like fucking taking a boat to Lowe's, dude. You know what I
You
mean?
gotta do it all yourself.
You gotta buy all your 2x4 over water.
Yeah, it's DIY everything. Dude.
How many trips?
Everything's green. There's no other colors.
Dude, imagine, because dude, when me and Nikki were moving in, I swear to God, this bitch is sending me to Lowe's like every other minute. And then I'm already there, and I just get home, and then she's like, "Oh, I also need this," and I'm like, "I was just at fucking Lowe's."
Yeah, and they don't have hardware stores out there. What are you gonna do? Amazon?
Imagine you forget a hammer or something, you gotta go all the way back on the boat.
Oh my god.
You gotta row it too. No motor, dude.
You gotta row it up a waterfall, dude.
Damn.
Oh, I lost my 2x4.
Against the current.
Absolutely. Dude, and you work for it.
That is crazy. I watched that one show where they like live in Alaska.
That's what I was just gonna say.
And they got a fucking helicopter everything in, or they have one of those planes that land on water and fucking shit hits the yeah, like if one of their machines break, like you're just out on your own. Holy fuck.
During snowstorms or whatever, that's it. They just have to survive. No one could get to them.
I feel like that's what would happen is you'd go and you'd be like, oh, there's no AC. Who's the HVAC guy in the village? And they go, we were hoping it could be you.
Yeah, if you.
What do you say, huh?
Can you guys do it though? Like, you think you can be a homesteader?
Hell no, dude.
don't think so,
I can't even do it here.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
You got all the
bro.
resources here.
This is as easy mode as it gets.
Dude, I was losing my mind the other day because it was hot in Vegas and shit. And then like I have like a little fan next to me because I already have air conditioning in my house, but it doesn't. For some reason, I'm fucking cursed, right? No matter where, me and Nikki's last condo, the air conditioner doesn't reach my office. And in this house, the air conditioner doesn't reach my office. So I have to use fans and shit.
Is it hot as hell in your?
It's absolutely scorching hot. It's in Las Vegas, Nevada, dude.
So you start sweating
Vent
pretty.
isn't going to your room.
It's not going to my room, dude.
Damn.
The plume or some shit's not opening or whatever. It's driving me absolutely bananas. But so then I have like a little fan that I got on Amazon, and I have to like keep filling it up with water.
Oh,
so it,
yeah.
Like mists me.
Oh, really?
Like fucking sweating and shit. Yeah,
I bet that feels nice though when it hits.
Feels good.
When it's filled up with water.
feels
you're like-
good.
You ever try to throw some ice cubes in there?
That's all I do.
Do you feel like
I fill it
you're-
all the way up with ice?
Do you feel like you're in line at Six Flags?
Legit, bro. I do.
Dude, Steve has those spray bottles with a fan on it.
Swing around. And then I go, like, Nikki's like, "Yeah, honey, can you like give me a fucking whatever the fuck?" And then I bring it upstairs. I'm like, "Oh, it's so nice out here. Like, this is
Are
nice."
you considering moving your office?
I'm considering it.
I think you might have to.
I might have to just use my laptop more.
Still doesn't get AC in there. Every time he keeps moving the office.
It gets cut off.
Yeah, it gets cut off. And
The
like,
window, but that's why it's so fucking hot.
You don't want to just get another unit for like a window unit?
No, because I'm too cheap. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I was looking like this little thing I had. That's all I got. It was like $60 on Amazon, dude.
And do you kind of like the suffering though?
I do.
I know what you mean.
I do.
I kind of like that my office is the hottest room in the fucking house.
Yours is in the hottest room too?
Yeah, dude. Because like, my office is like an add-on, bro. It's like if I've talked about it on here before, but if I push hard enough on the ceiling, my hands will go right through the fucking wall.
Whoa.
Like way more than this, dude. Like it's made out of fucking nothing. It's paper mache,
Oh, jeez.
and it gets so fucking hot, and the AC is broken. But I need to call them to fix it, but I just like can't bring myself to do it.
Can't call people?
Wait, the AC's broken?
Wait, do they owe you to fix it?
Huh?
It's not even gonna cost you a thing if your landlord fixes it.
I know, but but I like this.
It really won't cost anything?
Oh, see, I don't like to suffer like that. I'm not a total pain slut like you.
When you're a renter, you're supposed to call your landlord to do it.
I should call him. Huh?
Yep.
I'll call him.
Your landlord loves you, I bet. Because you probably don't even call him
I
ever.
know.
I call him a lot, a good amount. Oh, actually, only when it's pressing matters.
You're like, hey, I'm out of toilet paper. He's like, I don't do that shit, bro. What the fuck are you talking about?
But can you just bring me some? And he goes, all right, I'll bring some.
He's like, I did the stove thing again. I just needed to tell someone.
Did he hear about that? Does your landlord know about JK?
Well, it was his fault because he installed that.
Huh?
It's his stove that he put in there, right?
Yeah, I think they gave us a shit ass stove. I think
Right, yeah. That's the narrative we all went with.
shit ass stove. I didn't touch it at all.
Fanny pack did. That's what I said.
Didn't do it. I woke up.
Your
to it,
dog that you don't have at the time.
climbed up and hit it.
Where's the fanny pack right now? Where is it? On your
it's in my
Steve
backpack.
suit.
It doesn't fit my Steve suit, so I took it off.
yeah.
I feel kind of naked though.